Hello friends, and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how to unlock the Calico Desert in Stardew Valley. The Calico Desert contains many things. There's a new trader, the desert oasis where Sandy works, a mysterious room guarded by a mysterious man, the Skull Caverns, a new place to fish, new things to forage, and many mysteries to solve. There's also a new desert festival as well. However, the desert is not readily available at the start of the game. Just like many other things in Stardew, there's certain things that you have to complete before unlocking the ability to get there. So, let's talk about it. The Calico Desert is found on the far northwest side of the map of the valley. The weather is always sunny and warm in the desert. To get there, you'll have to fix the bus at the bus stop. The bus stop will be fixed when you either complete the vault bundles, or if you took the JoJo route, you will purchase the bus repair option for 40,000 gold. The vault bundles are pretty simple. They don't require you to directly donate anything to the Junimos, except for your money. There's a 2,500 gold bundle, a 5,000 gold bundle, a 10,000 gold bundle, and a 25,000 gold bundle. This adds up to a total of 42,500 gold. If you're new to the game, this might sound like a lot. There's lots of tips and information of what is the best way to make the most money in Stardew Valley. But I'm going to talk about some easy things to do that you can focus on as a beginner. You'll hear everyone say ancient fruit wine or even just wine in general, but wine takes a long time to process and you don't even get the recipe for kegs until you're at farming level 8. So here are some very simple ways to focus on making some money early in the game. Number 1, forageables. There are forageables available every single season, and you can find them just wandering around the valley. You can sell them for a small profit, and many of them can be made into jams or jellies if you have a preserves jar. It takes a little bit of processing time, but artisan goods will always sell for more money than the base good. You'll learn the recipe for the preserves jar at farming level 4. To craft it, you'll need 50 wood, 40 stone, and 8 coal. Most pickled or jelly items will be completed in 2 to 3 days, so much faster processing time than wine if you have the preserves jar recipe unlocked. Number 2, fishing. Most people really hate fishing in Stardew, but it can turn quite the profit for you if you do it. If you've got a low fishing level, I highly suggest the training rod. It is only 25 gold to buy, but it'll make fishing so much easier. The training rod itself can only catch basic fish, but it can help you increase your fishing level, which will make fishing easier as you level up. And then you can buy a different rod after you've leveled up with the training rod. And then you can catch more fish. You can also sell fish directly to Willy after fishing, as long as the shop is open for immediate money. Or you can just place them in your shipping bin and you'll get paid overnight like you do with everything else. Are you fishing and you're not sure if you need it for the bundles in the community center? Here's an easy trick. Open up your main menu and hover over the item in question. In the top right corner, there is a community center tile. If the community center tile pulses, you will need it for the community center. If it does not, you do not need it for the community center, and that fish or anything else that you're hovering over will be safe to sell. You can also collect shells and other things on the beach and sell them to Willy. If you need different tips and tricks for fishing, be sure to check out my video, How to Fish in Stardew Valley. Number 3 seems pretty obvious, but it is farming. Again, may seem obvious, but the more crops you have, the more money you'll make from them when you sell them. But if you don't have enough money for seeds, how do we plant more crops? Well, there's ways to easily get seeds. One is to scythe long grass and other fibers around your farm and around the valley. On occasion, you will find mixed seeds. You may also find mixed seeds in artifact spots, which are the little worms you see wiggling on the ground. You may find little green wiggly spots, which are seed spots. Dig them up like you would an artifact spot with your hoe, and you'll get different seasonal seeds. You can plant both mixed seeds and seasonal seeds to grow crops, and you didn't even have to spend money on them either. You can also save some of your own forageables and craft your own seeds. Typically, you need 1 of each forageable of the season to craft 10 wild seeds, and then you can then plant those and they will grow more forageables of that season. Then you can take those to either sell them, make them into artisan goods, or even make more seeds from them. Again, this is another free way to get seeds. To learn more about crafting your own seeds in Stardew Valley, be sure to check out my video, How to Craft Your Own Seeds in Stardew Valley. Number 4, completing quests. There are different requests on the quest board in town by the general store, and you may also have the special orders board unlocked by Mayor Lewis's house. Completing quests often results in payment from the villagers, and some are easier to complete than others, but in the end, you'll usually get some money when you complete these requests. Number 5, the mines. You can find a lot of things in the mines, and if you're still completing the museum, be sure to check if any artifacts or minerals need to be donated. However, if you're getting geodes cracked open by Clint and you've already had them in the past, aka you've donated them to the museum already, you can sell most minerals back to Clint for money, and extra artifacts can be sold in your shipping bin if you don't need them. You can also find different mine forageables like cave carrots and mushrooms. You can sell these for money, or use a dehydrator for mushrooms if you've bought the dehydrator recipe. However, it is 10,000 gold, so it may still be expensive if you're too early in game. But speaking of the dehydrator, that brings me to point number 6, and that is using the dehydrator. So if you've got one, absolutely utilize it. To craft a dehydrator, you'll have to purchase the recipe from Pierre, and then you'll need 30 wood, 2 clay, and 1 fire quartz. You can place fruit and mushrooms in the dehydrator to create dehydrated fruits and mushrooms, and it only takes 1 day in game to process it, but they usually have a pretty decent sell rate. Not as high as wine or other artisan goods, but the processing time is just so much faster. If you choose a mushroom cave when Demetrius comes to ask if you want fruit bats or mushrooms, there will be a dehydrator included in your mushroom cave. You'll need 5 of the same kind of fruit or mushroom to be able to use it. Now there are tons of different tips and tricks and different ways to make money very quickly in the game, but if you're new to the game, I hope that these are very simple and basic and easy to understand. Once you get all of the bundles paid for in the vault, the Junimals will fix the bus overnight. And now Pam is the bus driver in Stardew Valley. She'll start her shift every day at 10:10 a.m. and leaves at 5 p.m. You can purchase a ticket for 500 gold to take a trip to the Calico Desert. A secret trick, if you need Pam to get there sooner, is you can go stand in front of her trailer door at 8:30 a.m. and block her path. Once she does eventually walk past you, she'll walk significantly faster and will arrive at the bus stop at 9:30 a.m. and you can purchase a ticket just slightly earlier than normal. If you're at the desert past 5 p.m., don't worry, you can take the bus back to Pelican Town at any time. You will not get abandoned in the Calico Desert. However, you cannot take the bus from the valley to the Calico Desert after 5 p.m. Once you make it to the Calico Desert, you'll have lots of exploring to do and new things to find and see, but please, as always, enjoy yourself. And that is how you unlock the Calico Desert in Stardew Valley. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with me on all of my social media channels. All the links are below, and I am the Anime Athlete everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, you name it. Join the Discord to ask any questions that may not have been answered in this video. Get behind the scenes content, early access to more on my Patreon, and come play Stardew and other cozy games with me live on Twitch and also on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night.